25 years ago, Ade and Seun lived in the same compound in the outskirts of Lagos. They both worked as casual laborers in the same company on the island. They did almost everything together, take the same bus to work in the same department, take the same bus back from work, but never got along. They were always at loggerheads. On this day back from work, colleagues in the bus were discussing a football match that was played that day. Interestingly, they both support different clubs, and the clubs that played that day happened to be their clubs. They both alighted from the bus but continued the argument, and this resulted to a fight. The police got involved and they were both sacked from the company. Ade relocated to the north and things did not work as planned. He moved from one job to another just to survive. One day on his way back from work, they were attacked by armed bandits and he was shot dead, leaving behind his wife and 2 sons. For 5 years, Seun was in search of a job but never got one. At this time, he was taking courses related to his field. Eventually, he got another job, this time not as a casual worker, but as a middle manager. He grew in the manufacturing industry that he became a senior manager in the company in no distant time. Some years later, work took Seun to Kaduna as the leader of a project team. They were lodged in a hotel in the heart of the city where they would be taken to the project site. In the cool of the day, he took a walk out of his room and to his surprise, he saw Ade's wife working as a janitor in the hotel. He felt hot seeing the wife of his former colleague do such a job. He approached her and they exchanged pleasantries. He asked her about her husband and she burst into tears. She narrated her ordeal and how the death of her husband has made life difficult for her and her 2 sons. She told him that they could not further their education because they could barely feed, and as such, they had to wait until there is money before they could attempt going to the university. Seun had compassion on her and told her that from henceforth he would be responsible for their education. He gave her 200,000 naira and gave her his call card. The topic in today's Impact series is Lead Forward. Leadership is the process of influence. You can influence a person's perception. You can influence a person's behavior. You can also influence a person's action. The question is, can you influence someone who doesn't agree with you? To lead forward is to think about the effect of your actions before you engage them. Before you get involved in anything, ask yourself, will this help me in the future? Will my action have a positive impact or a negative one? Leaders are concerned about their actions and the impact it will have not just on themselves or their family, but also on the next generation. Your life may be private, but it has a public implication. Your actions may be personal, but they have a far-reaching effect. Sometimes, we make mistakes that will take more than a generation to correct. However, it is better to be conscious early enough so that you don't get caught up in the game of ignorance, because in the real world, ignorance is no excuse. Too many people have lost golden opportunities as a result of the action of their parents. The truth is, you cannot change the actions of your parents, but you can decide yours. Don't live your life backwards by being negative. Lead forward and be sure that you don't leave any sort of baggage for your children that will negatively impact on their rise in the future. Protect your legacy and the future of your children. The power of a name is golden when it comes to assessing opportunities. Don't allow the spur of the moment destroy the life of generations. To what end is building an endless base of enemies among your neighbors, colleagues, or friends? I remember a young man that passed all the necessary aptitude tests in a multinational company. He was invited for interview which he passed. The HR manager told him he would like to see his father, wrote his name on a sheet of paper and handed it over to this young man to give to his dad. Sadly, the father saw the name. He told his son he can't go and that he should forget about the job. Apparently, he clearly remembered something he did some years ago. This is the case of so many people in our world today. To lead forward, do the following. 1. Build a positive dynasty. Posterity will always be kind to the man who built a positive dynasty. Our actions today are the architect of the future. Always remember that today is pregnant with tomorrow. Most often, people will extend your kindness to your family in one way or the other. 2. Be purposeful. Have an open mind in your dealings with others as you progress through life. See every person you meet as a potential ladder. Don't treat others with disdain. You never can tell who will lift you tomorrow. 3. Be disciplined. You don't have to respond to everything you hear. I know that certain words can be very hurting, but don't let it get to you. Great leaders build a thick skin against negative words. On a final note, be conscious of the seed you are planting because it will definitely germinate, make impact.